A bill at the State House would ban mental health providers from providing conversion therapy. Similar legislation has been passed in 20 other states. I talked with a mental health provider as well as advocates for the bill. They say this practice is detrimental to people who have went through it. Conversion therapy is a pseudo-scientific practice that tries to change a person's sexual orientation or gender identity.
We know that a lot of folks who have gone through this practice, they have anxiety and depression, and some folks unfortunately have taken their life for this. And so that's why we feel like this issue needs to be front and center.
That's State Senator J.D. Ford. He is the first openly gay lawmaker at the Indiana State House and the author of Senate Bill 32.
So this would be a great way for us to reach out and say, yes, we want you here.
The American Medical Association, the American Psychiatric Association, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the World Health Organization all say that conversion therapy is a practice they don't support. Local mental health providers say the science on this subject is clear.
The negative effects, the detrimental effects on mental health outcomes for individuals who participate in conversion therapy are clear. It increases depression and anxiety, actually increases risk of suicide attempts as well.
That's why this bill would prohibit a mental health provider from engaging in conversion therapy with patients less than 18 years of age. If a mental health provider were to violate the prohibition, they would be subject to disciplinary action.
As a man, I had to learn what my masculinity was and spend as much time with guys as possible to understand that was a peer relationship and men are not something I should be attracted to.
Matthew Shurka is a conversion therapy survivor. He told his story at a town hall hosted by the Indiana Stonewall Democrats. He also works for the organization Born Perfect, which advocates in all 50 states to ban the practice of conversion therapy.
This bill and protect youth, which is how these conversion therapy they target youth more than any other group.
While this bill won't stop religious organizations from practicing conversion therapy, supporters say it will send a message that it's wrong.
If you choose to do this as a church, that's your freedom of religion. However, I would hope the parents would look at the mental health providers and say, hey, they're saying this isn't a good idea.
With science backing up the supporters' arguments, they hope lawmakers will show support for the LGBTQ community.
Let's do the right thing and let's show Hoosiers that we really support all Hoosiers and not just this fraction or this fraction.